VIX75. This strategy is proven to work, and I have tried it, and it works best on mostly on a higher time frame. When you want to trade it on the option or your binary or a smart trader, you want to always trade it on 1 minute. But in today's video, I'm going to show you a pattern that works very accurate on 5 minutes. With the touch of a little bit indicator, you could learn how to trade very profitably without hitting stop loss on your trade. Let's go to this video. First of all, what you want to see is a clear trend. When you come to your chart, you move to a 5 minutes direction. What you want to see is a clear trend. You want to know where the market is heading to, or the direction which the market is heading to, before you could do anything. And one thing with this thing is that, or one thing with the strategy is that you always spot it, and you always spot it at a better point. The only thing is that you get to have patience and get to also be disciplined before taking any trade. And you also need to know your risk to reward on your trading, and in which you all know that Deriv doesn't have a correlation pair. Deriv don't have any pair that moves in alignment to each other. What I mean by this is that VIX75 doesn't have any pair that's, let's say, when it's selling together with the opposite pair. So since then, I've spotted a way, or I've learned a way to trade VIX75 very profitably, and it's working. So on this video, I have a pattern that has already developed, which I'm going to show you guys how to spot these patterns. First of all, you get to know that we're already going downtrend at this point. So in this strategy is going to show you the early trends, when the early trends is about to happen. Because what I mean by this, that this is already a sell trend, a highs and the lows. So some people will be looking for a sell right away, while some people will also be looking for a sell. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys there are people that sell right from here and also sell right from here. So what I'm going to do now is to implement this indicator. If you want to implement this indicator, you can go to the indicator bar, just search for relative strength index and stochastic indicator. So since I've already implemented mine on the chart, once you implement this on your chart, go to the settings bar, make sure your levels are 80, 50, 20. The same thing with the other videos, 8 and 14. You click OK. The same thing with the stochastic 5, 5. I'm giving this strategy for free because this is a killer strategy. Nobody is going to teach you this strategy outside from in this YouTube channel. So I'm making this video for free. This video is for free, and most of your mentors is going to collect a lot of money from you, or for mentorship, just to teach you what I'm about to show you right now. So pay a very good attention in this video and make sure you jot things down. If you don't understand anything on this video, make sure you watch it, download the video and take a course study on this video. Make sure you also practice. So what you are going to do once you have spot a trend, what you're going to do is to spot an early trend. If I'm to enter on a 5 minutes, let's say I'm looking for any trade, I don't know what the trend is, I don't know where to take a sell or a buy, I just want to look for a position and enter. And then let's say I'm on early markets, you spotted that this is a high touch from the lower trend and this is a low going down. So what you're going to do is to, with this indicator is going to spot you where you are going to enter trades. So what you're going to do is to, once you're on the 5 minutes time frame, you want to spot a diverging pattern. A diverging pattern is what gives you a signal, a confidence to take a trade. So let's say if you are having a first leg, this is like a double top pattern. If you're having a first leg, Your first leg should be oversold. Your first leg should be oversold. What I mean by this is that your first leg should be oversold at the 20% line. The same thing with your stochastic, the 20% line. Then you want to be entering at the second leg after the engulfment candle. You can go straight to your 1 minute and take this trade, because on your 1 minute, 1 minute will give you more of early entries around this point. But if you're entering from 5 minutes time frame, you want to spot this type of thing. Let me just mark it up. This first leg and this second leg. I'm giving this for free. I'm giving this for free. This is a VIP strategy. This strategy works very well because in this chart, Deriv don't have control over this that I'm already teaching you, because the candles and the indicators will always be moving according to the candles or the price statistics. So this is an algorithm and it has proven to work, and that's why I'm making this go viral on this video. I believe that this video will go viral and a lot of people is going to see the hidden secret of the market. So this is what happens when you spot a diverging. The same thing happens on the stochastic side. This also happens on the stochastic side. You want to spot a lower high, a lower low, while on your divergence, indicator divergence side, you want to spot a lower high, a lower high. This shows you that once you want to go to your 1 minute time frame or your 5 minutes time frame, you want to wait for an engulfment candle. An engulfment candle is a candle that shows you a bullish momentum, a buying signal showing that buyers are now in the market. So this is how you take advantage of trading, getting an early buys, either of waiting for a break of trend line and other things. So you get an early buy, also get an early buy from here, which you can also spot. Let me just show you guys how to enter this on your 1 minute time frame. When you go to a 1 minute time frame, you could see on the 1 minute time frame is still the same. The first leg and the second leg. See, the first leg is showing you a lower high, while on your chart is showing you a lower low. So it shows that this is a very good candle. So what you're going to do is to spot your 1 minute engulfment, which is this candle. You enter. You can enter with the 5 minutes, or you can also spot it on your 1 minute and then you enter. You want to know your risk to reward. If you are risking a 20 pip or a 10 pips, depends on what you want to risk and your risk to reward on the trade. But for this, once you spot a good candlestick, let's say I'm using a 200. Let's say I'm using a 200. Let's say I'm using a 200 to target 1:2. This is 1:2 to go very accurate. If you still want to hold it as a swing, you can hold it and wait for a re-entry at this point, which you can see when you go to your 5 minutes time frame. Let's say you didn't spot the early buys at this point, then what you want to see is to just wait patiently from this first leg, which is this, and then the second leg that was pulling back to your entry, which you can see the first leg created a lower low, while the second leg is creating a lower high. So it shows you that this is a very good entry point. You can also join at this point. Make sure your stop loss is above the recent high. Then you target 1:2 or 1:3, depending on what you want to depending on what you want to target. So why I'm making this video is to show you guys that Deriv has a way it works, and it has a algorithm that controls the price in every market. Every market has an algorithm that controls the price, that shows you price movement. You don't really need to learn a lot of things before you can start being profitable. There are some things and some chart patterns I spent about up to 3 years to 4 years before knowing this simple concept, before understanding that most times in the market, before you win or before you start being profitable, it's just those simple touches, those simple things. That's what makes you profitable. There is nothing much. You don't really need to learn everything. I know that sometimes strategies are all the same, but there are things that are much complicated that will delay your time, that will delay your profitability, that will delay everything that you have worked hard for. And that's why most times 99% or 90% of traders give up in the markets. Some of them give up, they stop trading because they have lost a lot of money. But if you can watch this video and follow this video instinct and how this video is going, you will see that I promise you that you are going to be profitable. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, guys.